Hello and welcome to another Minecraft episode, and in today's Minecraft episode we're going to be playing Minecraft in today's episode. Okay. I got an entire coffee just so that I could do that introduction, and that sucked. I don't think I can do that ever again. My energy's wore out. I'm going to do the rest of this video without talking. Some of you are relieved. Namely me. Okay, so in the last episode, I said that I was going to primarily search for diamonds. In fact, I mentioned right here that I would not end this episode without finding diamonds, which seems like a big ask. But we're gonna try. Let's see. First, I need to get things out of here that I don't need. That looks like enough torches. We got an iron pickaxe. I want some stone pickaxe though, due to I don't want to use up my iron a whole bunch. Because God knows I'm not going to find any iron in this caving expedition. I have a unique way of mining, I think. I've never seen anybody else do it, so that means I'm the only one on the planet who does it. I like to make a bunch of stone pickaxes and then go mining with those instead of using my iron pickaxe, and then I use my iron pickaxe to get all the ores that I want. So these are here just to mine all the blocks without wasting the durability on the iron, at least not while I don't have mending, which I do know what mending is, and it's pretty sick. Pretty sick if you ask me. Gotta calm down. That caffeine's starting to wear off. So the other day, whenever I was making these stairs and climbing up here, I saw this little cave right there. I made some ominous humming noises, flashback to that past or future me. There we go. Good. Good job. You did it. That's the cave that I'm gonna go into. I don't want to make a video about strip mining. I feel like nobody wants to see me strip. So I'm gonna go straight into this hole in the ground. And that seems like a logical thing to do. We're off to a great start. I didn't even see that creepy. So I cannot be faulted for that. However, he did mine for me, which was super nice and respectable. Hopefully, if this mining expedition doesn't take 3 hours and it doesn't take up to like 30 minutes in the editing, I'm gonna try my absolute hardest to get some work done on the base. I really want to decorate it just a teensy little bit, just an itty bitty bit, you know, nothing too big. Decorate the stairs, maybe give it some railings. I want to do that with some of those what you call them, the things that trapdoors. That's what they are. I'll make some trapdoor railings. Maybe I'll do it out of some copper. That might be cool. What is happening? Okay. Thought I wasn't gonna make that for a second. I was in a pickle. So if I'm gonna make some copper railings, might as well get this copper up here. Holy guacamole! This avocado has ascended to sainthood. Is he dead? Is he dead? Tell me he's dead. Tell me he's dead. Copper time! Yeah! Copper might be one of my favorite ores, if I'm being completely honest. I like the way it changes over time. I know it's probably meant to be a little bit annoying, that way you have a reason to play with the bees. But I don't know, it's just, that appeals to me for some reason. I'd also like to look into how to make lanterns, because those just look nicer than torches, in my opinion. But I feel like they're more expensive. My heart stopped for a minute. Oh my gosh. I cannot do eye contact, guys. Alright, that leads back up to the surface, which is not a place that I... It's my best friend Iron. Wow, that was satisfying. Well, done with that. Oh! Okay. We're in a situation right now. We have left the situation. I am getting beat up out here. What are these fellows? I'm gonna go to bed, and then we're just gonna try to find a different mine. Find a different cave, rather. Okay, so there are just people everywhere. Everybody's decided to make this base their home, which is unfortunate because of how it's my home. So we're gonna light it up, light it up, because of how my songs know what you did in the dark. Fallout Boy. I think we have ourselves kind of lit up now. But I also think that we should put a cave right here in this wall, and I'm going to make it look kind of pretty. You know, I'm gonna put like a little cave entrance. It'll be nice, trust me. Here we go. Well, it's snowing now, and I have built this little cave entrance. This is where I will start mining. So far, I only have two stone pickaxes, and that's fine. We'll make more, but first let's see how much of this 3x3 downward mine I can do before it fails. All right, skip. Okay, well, all the pickaxes broke. Except for my iron one, which I'm not using just yet. So I'm gonna go back, look at all the stuff that we got. While I cut, I also lit this place up a little bit more, because as I was smelting some copper, I almost died a second time up there. Go ahead and show that, future me, when I'm editing. Thank you. So let's look at what I got from like 1.5 pickaxes. Exciting, isn't it? I did get a bow. I guess I mined that. There's all the copper that I got. This was from one vein, except for the stuff that was already here. So that's pretty sick. But for now, I'm just gonna go ahead and make some more pickaxes. Let's make some pickaxes. Pickaxe-eye. Let's make another chest. Also. Alright, I made 8 pickaxes. Yes, verifying that's 8. I can definitely count. It's all good. So, let's go see how much that is. Oh. Have we found a new cave? It seems like it. Because I don't remember ever seeing lichen back down there. Is it pronounced lichen? I'm like 90% sure it's pronounced lichen, not lichen. It's gonna be dangerous going down here. But you know, danger is my middle name. In a way. We got a little bit more of a cave than usual down here. I like that. I like that. Where did I come in? Is the question. I need to build like a staircase back up. Right here. Okay, let's embark downwards. Oh boy, this is as steep as it goes. I'm... Ugh. That's it. Okay. The cave is just a little pocket under the earth. There's no reason for any of this. Unrelated, I really like how the water looks in caves. Speaking of unrelated... This guy must die. It's as simple as that. I cannot keep cowering like a scaredy cat or something. There's probably a better word for that. That was... Look at all these arrows that I can't pick up. That water is ludicrous. Can I move? Can I move, please? Jeeb. Alright, so it looks like we are going to just continue downward since this cave has literally nothing at all. Pretty useless, if you ask me. I guess they're... What in... Hey. You saw me oh my gosh. Get back here, you fool. You scum. Uh-huh. I don't think so, buddy. Okay, well, don't trespass again. Back to building some stairs, I guess, after that rude interrupter. So as I've said in my previous video, Minecraft is not something I'm great at, and it's not something I play super often, I would say. So you can imagine making Minecraft videos is not something I'm super well versed in either. However, editing that last video definitely gave me a lot of insight on what goes into making one of these videos. For one, this audio. I'm not EQing this. This is just how it's gonna be, alright? And you have to deal with that. Cause it doesn't matter to me, alright? It's not worth my time. You can hear me just fine. Also, making a channel was a lot of steps. I had to make a logo, flash that logo on the screen, future me. There's my face. Thank you. I assume I didn't. Future me is the editor me, and I hate editing things. However, editing that video that I did first, the first episode, the one I did previously, you know it. That was so much fun. I did that all in a day. And I worked a 6-hour shift that day as well, which was cool. So, you know, who knows how fast I'm going to be pumping these out. Yeah, all I have to do is step 1, saturate the market, get it super wet. Then I got to make a bunch of videos that I'm forced onto people's For You page, and they can't even do anything about it. What are they going to do? Call the cops? Ha! Ha 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 ha! Am I making sense? Okay, well, shut up, future me. I didn't ask you. Go put a graphic on the screen or something. Alright. Great job. Yeah, that's why I pay you. Another cool thing that I learned while editing is I can play this game for the edit as well. So like if something happens in my head, I'm like, okay, so whenever it comes to editing this video, here's what I'm going to do for this part. For this montage, here's how I'm going to do it. And I could also play into that bit as well, you know. I can put words on the screen. Boom, words. I can do zoom on my face. Boom, zoom. I can do anything. I know exactly what future me is going to do. Ha, hia, hua, hia. And that's pretty cool, I think. Oh golly. Fellas, look what I have found again. It's another cave. I wonder if this one has more than 7 blocks in it. Alright, diorite? Let's not die, alright? I hope that joke lands. I worked really hard on it. Okay. This looks like it's a bit more than the last one that I was in, which is nice. However, I don't even know how to survive. I've got an idea though. The idea is, oh, if I get a bed and I place it right here, then I could set my spawn, go down there, and if I die, I can simply just respawn right here, go grab my stuff without having to walk down these stairs a second time. So I'm gonna go do that. Going upstairs. 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 Alright. Bed obtained. I'm going downstairs. Going downstairs. Going downstairs. Going downstairs. Going downstairs. Going downstairs. Okay. We made it downstairs. Let's quickly set spawn. Start lighting this place up. Okay, so this looks much bigger. I'm also seeing a wee little bit of deep slate, so we must be right on that threshold. I also see a creeper way over yonder, so we probably shouldn't go over yonder. Let's go over yonder. Oh boy, another ferocious fellow. I don't know. No, I'm a friend. Look at that, 3 skeletons and a zombird. It seems like they just don't want me in their territory, and I'm okay with that, you know? Let's split up. Let's not deal with those skin and bones fellas. Or they don't have skin, they removed it all. Is that a slime? Oh, that might be useful later on in my life. Hold on, stop it. We're both anthropomorphic. That wasn't enough. Not enough similarities. Do want to get back up to the surface for a second so that I can get a new sword. Sword obtained. That Enderman is following me everywhere. I don't think we're gonna kill him though. We're gonna remain peaceful to the Enderman, so that they may one day be peaceful to us. We are probably going to need a lot of iron at some point in the future, so let's go ahead and make sure we have plenty of it. Sick. Alright, well that provided nothing for me, except for 1 iron. We should be going downwards, right? This direction, since there's deep slate here. But this doesn't look like it's going down. We're gonna wander until we find what we want, which is diamonds, in case you've forgotten. I have found diamond in mines before. I will sometimes say I've never found diamond in mines before. However, those times I'm lying for the sake of it's fun. But it's very rare. I've built like a diamond pickaxe before. I've built a diamond sword before. I've even made some armor, at one point. But it's just, I don't know. I never put enough effort in to do it consistently, I guess. Or to the point where I feel like this is something that I can do. It always feels like such a feat. When to most people, it's mostly just an arm. Or perhaps a hand. Guys, look. This could be diamond if it was just a little bit brighter. I don't even know what lapis is used for besides blue dye. Like, I understand it has something to do with enchanting rather, but I can't figure out what. I'm also not sure if it's like a real thing in real life either. It could be. Future me, will you Google that, please? Look up if lapis is a real thing. Thank you. I like this. I can't explain it, but there's just a vibe right here. Between this right here, the dripping of this stalactite. It's a stalactite because it's hanging tight to the ceiling. But I don't know, that just looked very bat cavey, you know? It looked like a cave in which I might find a bat. Or maybe even like a billionaire or something. I don't know. They come from caves, right? I mean, Batman, Tony Stark built his whole thing in a cave with a box of scraps. Which, Y level are diamonds on? Look at that. Did you see that? That was mean. That thing tried to hurt me. I didn't even do anything. But the earth has a vendetta against me. I guess, should I go up here? Or should I look up what Y level diamonds are found on? Let's figure that out real fast. Okay, negative 59 then. And which Y level are we at now? 23. Ah. Alright, here we go again. I think in my first episode, as I watched it back 11 times according to the view count on YouTube, I did not explain what I meant by the secret government building well enough, and that's in part to I cut a lot out of just me rambling. Essentially, I kind of want to build to a story that I have in mind. As a kid, I was very interested in those shows where it's a small town and some paranormal anomaly happens, i.e. Gravity Falls or Twin Peaks or Stranger Things, those types of things. And I kind of wanted this to be like that. You know, it's got a nice little valley. You know, it's got a unique area, very wintry. And quite honestly, I think the build that I'm going for with all the what is it, spruce? I think it kind of fits that. Oh, this is just a calm little place vibe. But if we put a giant, big ol' government center there, I think that'll disrupt that piece and just kind of give like an eerie feel. Plus, it also gives me the opportunity to build with a lot more of an industrial look, and I can create more of these like tight rooms that are very uniform compared to a more rustic artistic choice in the mountainside home that I'm building for myself. I do think I like deep slate a lot more than regular stone. It's just darker versions of regular stones and just always look cool. However, what I don't like is this vignette that shows up around the screen whenever you're in the deep slate zone. I know it's more realistic, but it's just it gets me all claustrophobic and stuff, and I don't like feeling claustrophobic. I prefer being Krampus-phobic. That joke didn't land. One thing I do really like about the deep slate, despite it not having as many different stones down here, like the diorite and the granite and the andesite from above and the regular layer, is I really like tuff. Tuff just might be my favorite block in the game. Tuff! For when you don't want to mine deep slate for a couple seconds, because it's easier to mine. Good luck animating that future me. My friend just texted me if I'm gonna be awake at 11:30. Yeah. I've got to edit this video at some point, right? I'm kind of flat out refusing to make a shovel right now because of what happened last time. And it's just out of spite, which is what fuels me to do most everything in my life, you know? We found another cave, and there's tuff. Tuff. For whenever you want something dark, but like gray and not like really, really dark. Like you still want to see and stuff. This is my mine. The mine? It's mine. This is not your mine. Your mine is yours. Your? It's over there. Not by mine. My mine. Mine. Lava! Zoom in on that lava. Did you do that? Good job, future me. You listen to directions. Someday, future me is gonna get sick of the abuse. But that day is not today. I guess it might be tomorrow, though, where future me lives. This is going well. Can you believe it? I've already got like almost a stack of iron. It still needs to be smelted. But who knows if that's what I'm gonna do in this episode. I don't know how to sing. La 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 la. Sometimes I forget I'm gonna post this on YouTube where anyone in the world can see it, and that's how things like that are done. Future me better not leave this in the video. I know I've made him mad, but you know, surely I haven't made him that mad yet. We're down at negative 20s now, which is close, but not close enough. We must keep going further. We must persist. We must figure out if you can mine redstone with a stone pickaxe. They both have stone in their name. But I guess it doesn't have pickaxe in its name. Never mind. This direction had lava. I remember that. So we're gonna go in the direction of the lava. I'm seeing some signs of life over here. Not necessarily a good thing. I'm also seeing some signs of uphill. And that's not something I want to get myself into. I'm not really built for uphill terrain, if you know what I mean. Hopefully you do know what I mean, because I mean it's pretty self-explanatory. I don't like ascending. I'm more of a descending person, if you catch my drift. Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? Oh man, we are under siege. I repeat, we are under siege. Siege? Siege? The siege, it's getting me. Can we stop? Can we stop? Can we stop? Can we stop? Cool. Alright, we gotta get down there. Let's go. I hope all of the monsters respawn, but I hope all of my stuff is still there. Oh my gosh! That was so cool. Man, I'm probably the most intelligent person there is. Ever. Alright, let's get some stuff on. If I don't get that diamond, then what was this all for? There it is. That's it. That's it. That's what I came for. That's what I came here for. Flee! We did it, guys. We did it. We found the diamond. Now let's get the hey out of here. Okay. We did it, guys. We did it. We did it. We did it. I found a diamond. And you know what? Isn't that what life's all about? Acquiring wealth. We found a whole stack of iron, which is incredible. We got so much copper. I think we're gonna go ahead and build some copper trapdoors for fences. This diamond, it doesn't deserve to just be put in a chest. It deserves something more. For all the trouble that I went through to get that, I mean, it needs a pedestal. There we go. My one diamond. That took way too much effort. Let's go build some of those things that I need for the stairs. Alright, clearing the snow from my driveway. Got all these fences lined up now. I'm gonna put little torch things. I'm gonna figure out how to make some of those, what would I call them? Lanterns. Make 4 lanterns. Then we have 4 nuggets left over. What are we gonna do with those? We're gonna throw them in there. What can we also do? We can also get some full iron armor, I think. Look at me now, baby. I am Iron Man. Look at this. See that diamond? Boom. I didn't even have to edit that in. That's just how it happens. Natural. Let's go get some wood. So I'm gonna replant these eventually. Just not right now. You know, we gotta do some things. I don't know. I was really trying to do a whole speech about trees and trying to conserve the forest, but I don't know, right now I just can't concentrate on this conversation about conservation. But that's fine. I also realized as I was building that and I was getting attacked by a zombert, just a corpse of a person, I realized that I ran out of food while I was spelunking. While I was just spelunking about, you know me. So we're gonna have to make some new food, and I have a plan for that. Remember how the other episode I was talking about how we can build a divot on that landing up there? Well, my friends and my foes who are also watching this video out of spite, that's what we're gonna do in the next episode. I'm going to build a little greenhouse and I'm gonna put it in the wall right here. I want to have like a little bubble coming out of glass. Maybe not that big, maybe more of like a okay, you know what, future me, if you're watching this, draw the bubble that I'm imagining. Please, please, pretty please, don't make me beg. I'm not gonna beg. You mean nothing to me. That's what it looks like now. You can't really tell that there's anything there. It's very blended in. But the more we add, the more it's gonna look really nice. The real thing that we have to worry about now is getting that greenhouse going. That way we don't have to worry about that pesky hunger bar. But for now, I just really have to go to the bathroom, and that's why I'm ending this episode where it is. So that's what we're doing, guys. All right, get out of here now.